There's a silent war raging beneath the surface of every "how are you?" and every filtered post. A war where most are fighting to keep up appearances, to fit into a mold that was never theirs to begin with. You've been told to chase validation, to measure your worth by likes, shares, and the number of people who support you. But here's the truth they won't tell you. The world is full of echoes, not voices. People will cheer for the version of you that serves their needs, but the moment you step into your own power, you'll find yourself standing alone. And that's not a bad thing, it's the beginning of your freedom. Let me tell you something you've probably felt in your gut, but maybe you've never had the courage to say out loud. Not everyone in your life is for you. Some are for what you do. Some are for who you represent. Some are for what you provide. But few, very few, are for you. And that's not a tragedy. That's truth, it's clarity. And clarity is power. We live in a world where loyalty is often a performance, not a principle. Where "I'm here for you" really means as long as it benefits me. Where some show up just to keep access to your shine, but vanish the moment clouds roll in. But here's your wake-up call. Stop making space for people just because they've been around. Stop handing out loyalty like a reward for proximity. Stop calling history destiny. You were never meant to be everyone's cup of tea. We live in an age where connection is measured in followers, not depth, where networking is code for "what can you do for me?" You've been taught to shrink your dreams to fit someone else's comfort zone, to dim your light so others don't feel intimidated. But let me ask you, who's shrinking for you? Who's dimming their star to make you feel safe? The answer is no one, because the world rewards those who take up space unapologetically. Time doesn't make someone loyal, consistency does, integrity does, unwavering presence during your lowest nights. That's what defines real relationships. Start asking, who are the ones that lean in when everyone else backs out? Who shows up not when you're winning, but when you're wounded? Not when you're popular, but when you're in pain? Those are the people who matter. And don't be surprised that that list is shorter than you expected. That's not a failure, that's focus. Let's be real. You've drained your soul trying to keep people comfortable. You've twisted yourself to fit their needs, answered calls at midnight, given yes after yes when your own life was screaming for a boundary. You've been there for everyone except for you. You're exhausted not because you're weak, but because you've been pouring into people who were never meant to catch what overflows from your spirit. Let that sink in. It's not bitterness to walk alone for a while. It's bravery, it's protection, it's a spiritual detox. Elevation requires separation, and clarity often comes in silence. You don't grow from fake laughs, half-hearted hugs, or surface applause. You grow when you realize you were clapping alone and decide you'll keep clapping anyway. You're your biggest commitment. You're your realest supporter and your most consistent investor. Stop waiting for a circle to believe in your dream. You are the circle. You are the movement. You are the one you've been waiting on. They don't have to see it because it wasn't given to them. It was put in you. Stop measuring your worth in likes, callbacks, dinner invites, or who claps when you share your wins. If they don't celebrate you, so what? Clap anyway, post anyway, build anyway. You don't need an audience, you need alignment. You don't need a crowd, you need clarity. You don't need 10 fake friends, you need one honest mirror. And that mirror is you. When the phone doesn't ring, when the room gets quiet, when no one checks in, when you disappear, don't collapse, don't question your value. Understand this. Your growth made you louder than their comfort zone, and growth always makes the uncommitted uncomfortable. Your light won't stop just because they shut their eyes. So stop explaining your boundaries. Stop watering dead connections and calling it loyalty. Stop saying it's okay when you know it's been hurting you for months. Protect your peace like you protect your phone. Not everyone deserves access. Not everyone should have the password to your pain, your power, or your process. And listen, the most dangerous thing isn't fake support. It's depending on it to keep going. Lean on it long enough, and you'll confuse noise for love. You'll think toxicity is loyalty just because they've been around, and you'll fall into the trap of staying somewhere just because it's familiar, not because it's fulfilling. No more. You've got too many battles left to win. Too many chapters left to write. Too much resilience in your DNA to quit on yourself now. Don't let people with no vision for your life speak over your purpose. Stop consulting the crowd about a dream that was whispered to you in the dark. They don't see the night you cried, the sacrifices no one thanked you for, the moments you almost gave up. You were there through every second of it. That's why you owe it to yourself to keep going. Even if you're misunderstood, even if they laugh, even if you have to eat, build, cry, and heal alone, do it. Because alone doesn't mean lonely. Sometimes it means alive. This is not the season to be liked. This is the season to be legendary. Let them talk. Let them leave. Let them doubt. While they're busy watching, you'll be busy winning. While they're busy gossiping, you'll be grinding quietly and rising steadily. While they're checking up to see if you failed, you'll already be steps ahead, still moving, still becoming, still climbing. And when you finally step into the life you've been called to, don't look back. No explanations, no apologies, just gratitude for the lessons and grace for the road ahead. Because here's what they never tell you. You are your greatest investment. Your peace is your greatest asset. Your purpose is worth protecting at all costs. So rise, rebuild, release. And remember this, you're not losing people, you're finding yourself. And that is the biggest win of all.